Hello, it's me. What is wrong with me? Why am I... You know, sometimes I worry that people find me annoying, and then I take a long, hard look at myself and think, yeah, I can see that. Twitter. Boy, what an app. If you, like myself, are a frequent Twitter user, then you may have come across this trend that likes to rear its head every now and again, specifically every month. Of course, I am talking about the trend White Boy of the Month, which is a thing that somebody came up with and happens now. Man, I love culture. White Boy of the Month is a Twitter trend in which a white boy, usually famous and rich and good looking, becomes Twitter's new favourite person, and everyone lusts over him and writes fan fiction about him and creates edits for him, and it's a whole thing, look it up. And I thought, you know what would be a good video? To rank the white boys, to find out who is the superior white boy of the month. Don't ever tell me I'm not creative. So I went ahead and created one of those tier list ranking things, named it, wrote a description, found some photos. Okay, let me run you through the categories. At the very top, the best, the cream of the crop, the chef's kiss, if you will. Handcrafted by God herself, and for some reason, this website doesn't like the word God. It's fine, I always like Satan more anyway. Second from the top, we have the category
talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
If you know the meme, you know the meme. Moving on to very much adequate. This is like average, middle of the road. Not super bad, but like, not that great either, you know? It's you know what average means. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence. Second from the bottom, the penultimate category, we have needs more seasoning. Just a little bit too white for my taste, you know? Anyone who goes in here, they're not great, no offense, but they're not like the worst of the worst.
The lowest of the low.
Speaking of the lowest of the low, we have the final category.
No! God, please, no! No!
Bottom line is, you don't want to end up here. Bob's your uncle, let's go. Now up first we have potentially the king of the white boys of the month, Timothy Shampoo, Schmall, M. Night Shyamalan. It's okay, I never thought I was funny, you don't have to either. He's been in some films. Most notably the one where he stuck his dick in a peach. That was good, I enjoyed that. That was good film. I'm going to put Timothy Chalamet in talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, because he is really good, and I hate saying something popular makes it bad, because it doesn't, but I'm not going to put him in handcrafted by God. Okay, moving on. Harry Styles. Yes. Where do we begin with Mr. Harry Styles? Very popular indeed. Seems to be white boy of the month every month. Am I complaining about that? No. Have I been a Harry Styles fan since One Direction? Bought all of the merch, wrote all of the fan fiction? Yes I was. That was me. Hi. Harry Styles holds a place in my heart, and he will do for the rest of eternity. Also ashamed to admit that, but it's the truth. I'm not gonna hide from it. I'm gonna have to put him in a handcrafted by God herself. Now this might be controversial. Some of you may think,
Harry Styles, he's so overrated.
He's a pure soul. Can't do a thing wrong. Not afraid to like push the boundaries. He also looks really good with the long hair, and that has contributed significantly to his position in the ranking. By the way, if you agree or disagree with any of these rankings, feel free to let me know in the comments if you agree with me wholeheartedly, or if you want to rip my face off because you don't. Noah Centineo. Centineo. The one that writes all the cringy tweets. Right, I'm going to admit, I don't know a lot about him. I just know he's a bit cringe. Was he actually part of MagCon or something very similar? Because I get those vibes. Apologies, Noah, if you weren't. I mean no disrespect. I'm going to put him in needs more seasoning because I don't really know who he is. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Watch me go onto Twitter after this and he's been cancelled. Tom Holland. That picture of him in the Hello Kitty pink pajama trouser things. I'm here for that. He's a simple guy, likes living a simple life. And I do know that nerd Twitter loses their shit quite frequently over Tom Holland. And I'm gonna trust your guys' opinion, so don't let me down. I'm gonna put him in very much adequate. Ezra Miller. Now, if you don't know, Ezra Miller, he was in a bit of a scandal recently. I don't know the backstory about it. It just looked kind of dodgy. If that scandal hadn't have happened and I would have filmed this before it happened, he would have been in probably talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, because he's a really good actor. If you haven't seen We Need to Talk About Kevin, go and watch it because it will change you. And again, like Harry Styles, I like that he's different. He likes to do his own thing. He doesn't fit the mold of what like a typical white celebrity should be. I'm gonna put him in needs more seasoning. Instead of seasoning, let's put like anger management classes or something. That's what he needs. Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Did he contribute significantly to why I'm now a band whore and an emo mess? Probably. He just wants to play his music and for his band to be successful. I respect his hard work as a musician. He is a bit of a bad boy, but he most definitely falls on the good side of the bad boy. Do you know what I mean? He's cute, he's funny, he's wholesome, he's a little bit mischievous, if you will. Not the kind of bad boy that you probably need therapy for after the relationship. Talented, brilliant, amazing. Yes, that one. Curtis Connor. If you've never seen one of his videos before, I definitely recommend. He's very cute and quirky and has a lot of tattoos and a very hot girlfriend. Talented, beautiful, incredible, amazing. He's the kind of white boy that we need to be advocating for. Up next is another 1D boy. It's Niall Horan. I'm not Irish. I don't know these things. Very sweet, very nice, makes a lot of nice music. Very chill, down-to-earth guy. I think out of all the One Direction boys, he's probably the most down to earth. So his music isn't necessarily my thing, but I like his songs. Some of them are very catchy. I do listen to them on the gramophone every now and again. And I respect an artist that is original and plays instruments. He's just a nice guy. Very much adequate. Next up, we have Justin Bieber.
No! God, please, no!
That's my decision. I'm sticking with it. It needs no explanation. Let's move on. Shawn Mendes. Classic white boy. Been around for a very long time. He's been White Boy of the Month quite a lot. Very popular lad. I am, however, going to have to deduct some points for his potentially fake relationship with Camila Cabello. And when I say potentially, I mean his fake relationship with Camila Cabello, and also because he was part of MagCon. Yes! Was he the light at the end of the tunnel? Was he the shining star? I don't know what I'm talking about. You've got to deduct points for that because it was MagCon. Needs more seasoning. Sorry, bro. A mature White Boy of the Month. Like a fine cheese. It's David Tennant. I love David Tennant, man. He is probably one of the best British actors that there's ever been. Just putting it out there as a brute fact, probably the best modern day Doctor Who that there's ever been. He's got to go in talented, brilliant, amazing. He just fits all of those adjectives so well. Thank you, David Tennant, for your services to the lusty white girls that loved you as Doctor Who. Matty Healy from the 1975. I'm not biased. I actually went to see the 1975 on their tour, which is where I got this t-shirt from. Yes, I did buy it for £5 from a bald guy outside the venue, but we're not going to talk about that. Probably one of the best shows that I've ever been to. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. Do I think he can be a tad bit arrogant sometimes, especially on the internet? Yeah. But on the other hand, he's probably one of the most talented British musicians that we have at the minute. I'm gonna put him in talented, brilliant, amazing, incredible. Because yeah, a lot of people dislike him for the way that he speaks. He's very open, he's very honest, he's very brutal and to the point. And sometimes you just don't need that. You just can't deny that he's not talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going with that. Ansel Elgort. Put a finger down if you went to see The Fault in Our Stars in the cinema when you were like 15 years old because it was your favourite book, you read it like 500 million times, and you went to see it in the cinema with your friends and your boyfriend at the time, and you left the cinema a sobbing mess with mascara running down your face because you couldn't control your emotions, you were a snotty wreck because Ansel Elgort and The Fault in Our Stars and John Green are emotional murderers and they ruined your emotions and you've never been the same since. I love Ansel Elgort so much. If you haven't seen Baby Driver, what are you doing with your life? Go and watch The Fault in Our Stars, but like, watch it with precaution because that will fuck you up. Talented, brilliant, amazing, and all of the rest of the adjectives. The universe wanted him to be put into Handcrafted by God herself, but I was like, no, no, universe. I'm the god of this scenario. What even comes out of my mouth sometimes? Conan Gray, king of the wholesome beans. I love Conan Gray. I used to watch Conan Gray's YouTube videos way back when he did like art videos and covers and day in the life. It was the aesthetic that I wanted to be, but I came out like this and it just wasn't meant to be, you know. And now Conan Gray is a very famous musician. Man, I know that boy works hard. I mean, I've got to put him in very much adequate because although I don't really listen to his music much anymore, I very, very much respect the journey that he's been on and the fact that he's just a wonderful human. Next up, we have What did I just do? Oh no, I did something bad. Oh my god, I thought I'd lost everything then. I pressed a button and everything went, and I don't understand technology. Oh. Anyway, Phineas OConnell. Now, if you don't know who Phineas is, number one, he writes his own songs and sings them very well. Number two, he's a music producer. He's produced many a famous song that I could not think of off the top of my head, but just Google him. And he's also the brother of a little known artist called Billie Eilish. You are going straight to handcrafted by God herself because you are talented and beautiful and caring and lovely, and you have a cute dog. Those are all things that I think are good qualities in a person. I am satisfied with my choice. Up next is Rio from Tracy Beaker, who stole his Maroon 5 CD. You better get it back. Now, for all my international viewers out there, Tracy Beaker, it was a kids TV show and he was one of the kids in it. So I'm gonna tread lightly with this one because there's a high chance that he was about 13 when he filmed this part. Like Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, he was a big fat emo and has probably paved the way for the way that I am now. So I've got to pay some kind of homage to that. I'm gonna go with very much adequate. I'd just like to have a moment of silence to reflect on the beauty, the grace, the excellence, the beauty, I already said that, but he's twice the beautiful, that is Luke Hemmings from 5 Seconds of Summer. I'm gonna start tearing up. Who's surprised? Not me. I'm a big fat simp for Luke Hemmings. So when I was doing a little bit of digging for this video, I came across this guy and I cannot for the life of me remember his name. And at first I didn't know who he was until I saw his face and then remembered he was from the Percy Jackson films, of which I saw potentially one of them. I'm gonna go needs more seasoning, but really that just means I need to educate myself a little bit better on who people are. That's on me, guy with no name, who has a name that I just can't remember. I'm gonna stop talking. The penultimate white boy of the month is Joe Keary, the one with the mullet and the square head from Stranger Things. I don't know an awful lot about him as like an actor. I only sort of really know what he did in Stranger Things, and honestly, he was one of my favourite characters. Respected the hair, love a good mullet, what can I say? I don't know what else he's been in, I don't know if he's a good person. I'm gonna go with very much adequate. He seems like a nice guy from what I've seen online, and you know, we can always trust what we read online, right? We have reached the final white boy, Cole Sprouse. I watched a total of 5 episodes of Riverdale and I only got that far because of Cole Sprouse. He was the saving grace of that show, and there was not a lot of saving graces in that show at all. He did some great photography. Talented boy. Let's put him in very much adequate because again, he seems like a nice guy. His photography is really good. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, legendary. I hope you're content with that position. Any Cole Sprouse fans out there? Any die-hard Riverdale fans, if there are any? And that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, if you agree or wholeheartedly disagree, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to bully me until your heart's content. I close my laptop with my foot, it's not working, oh god. And if you did enjoy this video, I would massively appreciate it if you could leave a thumbs up, that really helps me out, and be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications down there. Don't want you missing out on this mediocre content now, do we? Stay hydrated. Again, thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye!